Alright, so final part, guys. Sorry it's a long video, guys. I'm tired. I don't feel like making a long video today. Probably gonna watch my videos and I'm probably gonna watch some Mortal Kombat. Eat my food upstairs. What are you gonna have for lunch for dinner today, Ivan? Probably a bagel egg sandwich. It's really good. Yeah. Not like boiled eggs, no, like fried eggs with bagel, toasted bagel, lettuce, mayonnaise. Kind of like a BLT, right? Lettuce, hot sauce. I like it with hot sauce and like some Diana sauce. It's really good. And I've had two eggs now. Yesterday, me and my youngest sister, when we went to the store, we bought like bagel. I'm gonna probably gonna have that tonight, after later on today for lunch for dinner. Yeah. Yep. So Zetas I'll make for 1.2 billion, $50 million. Obviously, it'll be divided into three sections: the movie budget, salary budget, and doc budget. See, and Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson are my top two cans for the movie. The question is better for the job. Peter Mel, I don't know. Peter, I'll pay him his $600 million, which is sex, which is 745 million dollar deal, New Zealand money around there. So Peter signed about a 750 million New Zealand deal, 600 Canadian, 750 million New Zealand deal. Mel Gibson, I'll pay him his 290 million Canadian, which is like 250 million American money. So Mel Gibson signed about a $250 million deal, both massive contracts. But Mel's not making the kind of money Peter's making because Peter's bigger than Mel. Peter's worth like 1.6, $1.7 million. Mel's only worth like $430 million. That's why I'm not paying him as much. But he still signed a massive deal that directors in Hollywood don't make. Some Zara. A $200+ million deal Mel Gibson signed. It's a massive contract for Mel Gibson. Still a massive contract for Mel Gibson. $200 million contract is a massive contract for him, obviously. Because Peter's greedy, he might want more. He'll want more. What about double that? I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not gonna pay you double. You fucking greedy pig. 745 million. He wants $1 billion deal. I'm like, Peter, no, man. I'm not gonna sign to $1 billion deal. You're fucking crazy. So, Sarah, I'm not gonna sign to that. You're fucking crazy, Peter. Stop being what a greedy pig, Peter. So, Sarah, stop being a greedy pig, Peter. I'm not paying you $1 billion deal. Because he's greedy, he wants a bigger chunk of the pie. I mean, Ivan, because he wants Ivan. What about double for 25 million? I want to fight 850. I'm like, no. I know you want your $1 billion deal, but it's not happening. I'm not paying you that money. Yeah, you're getting greedy, Samsara. You're getting greedy, Peter. You're gonna choose Ivan. I don't know. Somebody tells me I might choose Mel, man. I'm gonna be honest here. Somebody tells me I might am choosing Mel, but I might choose Peter Press. We'll see what happens. Peter's a fancy guy. Peter is the fancy guy, Samsara. Peter is the fancy guy. That's why it's tough between the two. Peter is the fantasy guy. Peter is the fantasy guy, Samsara. Peter is the fantasy guy. That's why it's tough. Obviously. Zayas will be yeah, I'm like, Peter, are you committed to 5 years? I haven't. Don't worry about it, man. I'm used to this. The Hobbit took me like 4 years to do. Lord of the Rings took me 5 years. So yeah, Peter, this is like Zayas is like a 5 years, half a decade worth of work, Peter. or $1 million. That's why you got to make sure you pay Peter a lot of money. Pay him is $85 million, which is like $100 million. So Peter's making $100 million for his base for the 5 years of work. The way he works hard for you, it's a lot of money for him, and he gets a fat payday for the merch and the movie. He makes like his $750 million for 5 years of work. It's a good deal for Peter, obviously. It's more than double me for the rings. I'm sorry. Because he's greedy, he wants $1 billion like Peter. I'm not gonna pay you that. You greedy fucking pig. Xanax is a 5-year project. So you have first year, second year, third year, that's pre-production. So first year pretty much is me, VJ Peter, the team and all of them. We have to write the script. We have to do the concept arts. We have to sign the 4 groups of crewmen, the head chefs and all of them. You know what I'm saying? We have to what? And the 7th team have to make the calls for all the other stuff, like the actors and all stuff. And second year is when the 4 groups of crewmen, they start working on their stuff second year in Switzerland. So Weta Workshop, costume designers, mask designers, extras are going to be working second year on all their sections, obviously. And the 7th, and me, Peter, and VJ, or Mel and VJ, and all of them, we have to sign the actors and a visual effects team and cinematographers second year, obviously. And the 7th team's hard at work signing the rest of the crewmen, and they have to make the calls for all the stuff involved in the movie project. It's a lot of work. And third year, everyone is flown to Switzerland except for the actors who are going to be with me and VJ in Vancouver training, doing our tackle training. So I will be the most work. Third year is when everyone's prepping, man, in Switzerland. Prepping in Switzerland. All the crewmen are prepping for all their sections. The construction crewmen are building the sets. You see what I'm saying? The mask designers still have to create. They're going to be hard at work creating all the masks. They have to create more masks, obviously. Weta Workshop's busy creating the armor and weapons. A lot of work, man. Yeah. The extras are busy prepping things with the extras. They have to give the extras all their costumes. A lot of work, man. Yeah, man. Extras have to do their training. Because I want the extras to do 3 weeks of training. That way you get good coordination with their fighting. A lot of work. Obviously. Yeah. And fourth year is production, which is a good, I don't know, 11 months. A year, 12 to 11 months around there. Production. And then that ends, but the journey's not over yet. You still have post-production, which will take a good year and 3 months out of that file. So you're looking at 5+ years for Xanax. Something fucking long. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. That's why I give Peter a good $90 million of the merch. That way you keep him happy. He made his $85 million, which is like $100 million. New Zealand money, obviously. He made his $100 million New Zealand money, obviously, and now he made $90 million for the royalties for the merch, which is $100+ million New Zealand money. He's getting paid, obviously. He's gonna make his $425 million for the royalties for the movie, which is like $500+ million New Zealand money. He's getting paid. You know, he's getting paid to work hard, obviously. Post-production, Peter will be working. He'll just be watching here and there. But he could give them some tips. If you want something done for the movie, he can tell the visual effects team what he wants done, obviously. And that's why Peter or Mel need to watch post-production. Peter, I don't mind. Peter, do you mind watching for a year? Well, I don't mind. Yeah, what I'll do is I can have you watch for 3 weeks, and I send you home for 1 week, spend time with your family, and you fly back. You stay here for 3 weeks, and I fly you back home. So a couple times. A good 12 times a year you get to a good 12 times a year you get to see your family for 1 week in New Zealand, and you come back and watch production. That way he's not stressed out. Because Peter as a director or Mel, they need to watch production. It's very important. It's their movie. Obviously. That's why when Hollywood throws Peter all these offers, Peter's like, guys, I'm sorry. I can't accept deals right now. I'm working on my Xanax movie. I can't accept any deals right now. Because Xanax is a priority for Peter. Samsara. He has to do the post-production, all that stuff. Yeah. Samsara? A lot of work. Obviously. a lot of work, Samsara. It is a lot of work. Whereas The Great Escape or The Matrix, you're probably only looking at like 5 months of post production. It won't take long for that. Because not a lot. It's not a lot. It's not as long of a movie. It's only like The Great Escape will only be like a 3-4 hour. It'll be like a 3.5-4 hour movie. That you can easily edit in 5-6 months. It won't take long. 5 months they'll be done editing the movie. Whereas Zayas is 3 movies, and you're looking at a year plus, like a year and like 3-4 months to edit that. Something long. Yeah. Whereas Great Escape, you can get that done in 5-6 months editing it. The Matrix will get it done in 5-6 months. Because The Matrix will only be like a 3.5 hour movie. It won't be long. It's long, but compared to Zane's is like a 13-hour movie, man. A 12-13 hour movie is a long movie. That will take a long time to edit. But because it's direct to 4K Blu-ray, once the movie's done editing, I don't have to worry about getting it in all the theaters. Now putting it in all the theater chains. No, like it's direct to Amazon now has access to the file, and they have the 4K Blu-rays, and they now burn the file onto the disc. Oh, yeah, Ivan, all we have to do is just send us the file, we'll burn it onto the 4K Blu-ray disc. Yeah, they burn it onto the 4K Blu-ray disc once it's all fully edited. So once the amazing movie is now done, the Pew's like, Ivan, we're done. The post-production team were like, Ivan, the visual effects team like, Ivan, we finished. And you guys finish editing? Yeah, okay, guys, you work hard. I'm going to do a nice party with you guys. I do a big party. Hey guys, before I ended off with the hotel party, and we said you guys now send. Okay guys, the file's done. We'll send you the file. Amazon's like, the file's ready. The file's ready, guys. And we send Amazon the file, and they burn it onto the 4K Blu-ray disc, and it's ready to be released on Amazon for the world to buy, obviously. I do a big party with the visual effects team. Order pizza, we all get drunk, yeah. You guys work hard, let me order some pizza, let's do a big party. I do a big going away party. You send them home. Obviously. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. We have a fun time filming, Ivan? Yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time filming. It's dirty work, obviously, because I'm working like 12 hours a day. But I know the end product will be so cool. That's why every day I wake up, I'm gonna be happy and excited. I'm in the zone, I'm working. Everyone's working really hard because they're getting paid, obviously. I know I'm gonna make a lot of money off my merch. Hey VJ, I know we're not getting paid for the movie. We're not paying ourselves a salary, but just know that once we're done, we do this dirty work. When we release the merch, the billions, all that money is going to be you, VJ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. We make like $3 billion off the merch. We already made our money back. We invested a good $1.5 billion of our money towards the movie. If you're going to include all the costs, like the $200 million towards the lot, Peter's salary, we invested the $1.5 million of our money. We made $3 billion. We made our money back. We make $3 billion of the merch. And then Peter gets his $90 million. So Sarah, because he's greedy, he wants to work. I mean, try that. I'm like, Peter, no. I got that's like $200 million that I'm like, no, Peter, man. Like $90 million is enough. Stop being greedy, man. Yeah. We make our billions off the game. We make our like $13 billion off the Zane's movie. That's, really speaking, how much money to make around there, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15 billion bucks. I'm saying that's just me being realistic, obviously. Because you got tax. Me and Visa are going to be paying tens of billions in taxes. And not everyone, most people in the world have families, so it cuts it down. You're probably looking at maybe, there's 1.3 billion English speaking people in the world. Most people, but most of that majority of those are kids. Most people have families, as you're looking at, like, it cuts it down to maybe 500 million people, English people buying my movie, maybe. And you also have the foreign world, like China, a good maybe 100 million people in China will buy, 150 million people in China will buy my movie. 200 million people in China. Probably looking at maybe 700 million people worldwide buy my movie. So we're probably looking at, around maybe 12, 13, 14 billion dollars we make off saying it's good investment, good, a lot of money for me, VJ. Amazon will make their billions too. How much will Amazon make? It just depends how much me and VJ make. If me and VJ make $18 billion for the movie, merch, and game combined, Amazon will probably pull in maybe $5 billion, $6 billion. Billions. Amazon's making their billions. That's a lot of money for Amazon. Haven't signed a massive deal. That's why they're gonna beg Ivan, like, can we be your partners for your next movie? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You guys are my sole partners for my movies. Because they want that money going to them, right? Yeah. Obviously. I'm like, guys, do your very best to not have big delays for my fans, right? I have no worry about, you gotta make sure your employees are prepped. Because you're looking at the world ordering, something crazy. All of Europe, all of Canada, all of America, something crazy. Make sure your employees are all prepped. The warehouses are going to be hard at work working. Some employees are going to have to work overtime just to meet the quota to deliver all those movies. The merch will not be as crazy because not everyone will buy a merch, but for the movie, look at something crazy. Everyone will be buying that. All the families are going to buy it, obviously. Sorry. Sorry? I should say yes. Yeah, that's me we boss man. Yeah. We work our asses off during production, and the merch gets released, and we usually get our first royalty. Ivan, you got your first royalty check. Amazon sends me our royalty check online. And it's like $3 billion, something crazy. You know, like, we look, we made $3 billion. We made $3 billion. Yeah, we made our money back. Yeah, we already made our money back. Good investment, and we're gonna make even more money off the movie. You make more money off the merch. Ivan, a movie. I'll make more money off the movie, obviously, because not everyone will buy the merch. Maybe only 100 million people worldwide will buy that merch. To be honest, not every, people don't really care that much about merch compared to, like, a lot of fans will buy the merch, but not everyone will buy the merch. Some guys will be like, yeah, I don't feel like paying once you buy some merch. The movie they'll buy, but not everyone will buy the merch. Maybe 200 million people will buy the merch. 300 people will buy the merch. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my point. See. obviously. I just look at something crazy for the buzz of Zanus. Airtendum demons. Something crazy, yeah. I might perhaps make a 1 hour video, guys. I always do this. 45, and sometimes I have more things in my mind I want to talk about. Yeah, remember that video I posted, guys, recently? Yeah, thanks about that for air test. I'm scared not. Because I'm pouring 600 million plus towards visual effects. Imagine like a demonic 20,000 move army that looked like that, man. Yeah, man. That's the movie will have crazy like us. Looking at a masterpiece. You world will feel for me and all the actors. You're gonna cry. Looking at crazy Will Buzz for Zayn. Something crazy. Really, I haven't yet, but something crazy. Something crazy for Zanus. There's something crazy for Zanus. Yeah, man. Something crazy for Zanus. Crazy Worldwide Buzz. How crazy I have an international fame. I told you. All of Canada, America, China, Japan, Europe, New Zealand, Australia, Austria going crazy, Mexico going crazy. Imagine that. And that's why the actors are going to feel so on top of the world. It's an amazing feeling. It's like an adrenaline rush. Ivan, what's the feeling the actors will feel? Like the adrenaline rush feeling, especially if I go touring, it's something crazy, man. Like a worldwide tour, which I highly doubt is going to happen because of why. But if I go touring, like something crazy for like an adrenaline rush. Even if I don't go touring, the actors are going to experience the fame in their country, their city that they're staying. All the fans are going to be bombarding them with pictures. Can I have a picture of you? I can't wait for you. I saw you in that trailer. Yeah, it was crazy. Because while I'm doing post-production, the actors are going to be experiencing fame. In America, where they are, in London, yeah. Because the whole world's waiting for that movie. They all saw the doc trailer. The doc trailer is now getting released. They're all excited to see the doc. The actors will be famous. They'll experience fame, obviously. And now that post-production takes place, the actors can now take contracts in Hollywood. Hey, once filming's over, guys, your contract is up. All you have to do is just come to the red carpet event at Berger Hotel. You can now accept deals in Hollywood, but I need you guys to come in to do the game too. You have to do your voice acting work for the game, and you have to wear the motion capture technology for the game. You guys want to be in the game? Yeah, I don't want to be in that game. Yeah, you have to do the work for that too. You get your check. But what? You guys can now take contracts in Hollywood if you want. And Hollywood will be throwing the Hollywood actors contracts. We're going to be throwing John Boyega, Vaughn Joje, Jibo Hansoon, just all these offers. But I told you, because my company's burned in Hollywood, they'd rather work for me than work. Oh, fuck, man. Even though it's cool that I'm getting contracts in Hollywood, I'd rather work for Ivan than work in fucking Hollywood. Yeah, that's what they're going to beg, obviously. Oh, would I be in that greatest escape with Keanu Reeves or The Matrix with Michael B. Jordan? I'm like, no. You're not good for the movie, guys. Stop being, selfish. Yeah, but Zanus will have crazy ones like never seen before. Everything more demons, unheard of technology, unheard of war, unheard of warbling. Yeah. So you're gonna see VG as Lithia. Remember Arwen and Aowen and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, think about that for Lithia, Belle, and Mary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Think of something like King Theoden for John Rice Davis as Eli. He's the leader of Saphius. He's a leader. He's not a king, but he's a leader of Saphius. Is there? Yeah. I'm sorry? Yeah. What would you be like in Zanus? I don't know, think something like Aragon. I'm kind of like Aragon in Zanus. Think something the way Aragon is, his long hair. Yeah, I'm something like that, like Aragon, except Tactus is royalty. So picture something, Aragon's royalty too. Think something like Aragon for me in Zanus. That's a good example, right? Yeah. See. Yeah. Carl Urban is playing the role of Cornelius. Cornelius. So Carl Urban will be badass in the movie, but he won't be as badass as he was in Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings, he's a bred fighter. He's a fucking he's from the Rohirrim, obviously. Whereas in Zanus, he'll be a badass fighter, but he's a blacksmith. You're gonna see Carl Urban. He's a captain of the blacksmiths. You know what I'm saying, of Zanus. Yeah, he's the captain of the blacksmiths, Carl Urban. You know what I'm saying, and he's Eli's right hand man. And but Carl Urban in the movie, he what? He he what? He's also badass too, but he's a Southern. Don't forget that. So me, John Boyega, Jimo Hansu, Idris Alba, and Don Cheadle or Vigo, we're gonna be badass movie because we're Northerns. You guys see the Northerns are badass fighters. Whereas Carl Urban, John Rice Davis, John Boyega, not John Boyega, Von Joje, the actor for Sirius, Andy Serkis, they're gonna be pretty badass fighters, but they're not as badass because they're Southerns. Remember that. The Southerns are not as badass fighters as the Northerns. The Northerns are bred fighters. Pakis them have been trained since they were kids. The Southerns are not really fighters. Because they're salvage. You'll see why when we read the book, obviously. That's what's saying this will be a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Yeah, Ivan, like, you're looking at a masterpiece, man. I can't wait for this movie. Mel will be like, Ivan, your movie will be a masterpiece. Yeah, man, it'll be a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Anyways, this video is Iron Man Soundpiece. I'm fucking tired. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made like about an hour video here. It's Iron Man Soundpiece. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Bye. Talk to you soon. Peace.